Okay, in this lesson we'll finish up the conversation with exponential equations, logarithms, and compound interest. Specifically, we'll be looking at continuous decay. So we just got two examples just to illustrate, just to pick up from the last video. On the wrong way. Continuous decay in this case. The area of flesh wound decreases exponentially with time. If the initial wound area is 8 square centimeters, what is the area after 14 days if the area decreases about 5% each day? All right, because we're dealing with a flesh wound and decreasing about 5%, this flesh wound lets us know that we're actually working with natural decay. Because a flesh wound doesn't decrease or increase every minute, every hour or so. This is something that happens continuously. That's why in this particular case, we're looking at a natural situation, which means we will be using our base of E. And again, it's not natural growth. In this case, it's natural decay because we are decreasing. So we will still use our PERT formula, our continuous growth formula. So the P is 8 square centimeters because it told us the initial amount was an 8 square centimeter wound. The rate is negative 0.05, again because we're taking the percentage and converting it to a decimal. And because it is decreasing, that's why it's negative. Last thing is time. Time is 14 days. All right, so when we substitute all of this as our 14 days. We substitute all of this into the formula. So it says the amount after 14 days has passed will equal 8, which was the principal, the original amount, e to the negative 0.05, which was our rate, and the time was 14. We simply put this into the calculator. Let it tell us our answer. So we've got 8. Let's clear it first. 8 e to the. So there's our e to the right there. So second, e to the negative 0.05 times 14. Enter, and there's our answer. And again, we're looking for the amount of area after 14 days. So it's saying 3.97-ish, 97-ish, yes. All right, there's our 3.97 square centimeters. Again, back to the screen just to let us know that this just says that we started with 8 square centimeters and the wound is healing. Now we're down to almost 4 square centimeters. So it almost took half. All right, we're looking at the same situation. Area of flesh wound decreases exponentially with time. If the initial wound area is 8 square centimeters, just like before, now it's saying approximately how long would it take for the wound area to be about 2 square centimeters if the area decreases about 5% each day. So it's the same situation as before. The difference is we're trying to figure out how long will it take for the wound to reduce to 2 square centimeters. So still is natural decay. We're still going to use our continuous growth, or in this case, continuous decay formula, the PERT formula. So P is still 8 square centimeters, like it was before. R is still negative 0.05, again because it was a decrease of 5%. A of T, this is the amount after time has passed. So we now know that is 2 square centimeters because it told us. And we're trying to find the time. So everything has been substituted in. There's the amount after time has passed. There's what we're starting with. There's our rate. So in this case, we're trying to find T. So we're left with an algebraic equation. Eventually, we're going to solve for T. To get T by itself, we get rid of what's furthest from the unknown, which is this 8. So we'll first divide both sides by 8. We get 0.25 on the left side. We're now left with a base e to the negative 0.05 t. From our previous lessons, we learned how to deal with a base e. To deal with a base e, we will ln on both sides. Natural logarithm on both sides. In essence, what occurs, the lne cancels out, leaving us with ln 0.25 equals negative 0.05 t. To get the t by itself, we simply divide both sides by that negative 0.05. And this is what will go into the calculator. So let's see what we get. Got us, let's clear it first. Let's do ln 0.25. All of this, let me do this. All over negative 0.05. 0.05. Calculator says 27.72. And again, what we're looking for, did I do that correctly? 0.05. And so what this is saying, 2772, there we go, 73. This is saying this is how long it's going to take. Almost 28 days is how long it's going to take for this wound to go from an 8 square centimeter wound to a 2 square centimeter wound. One more, actually, I think that's it. Yes, it is. So afterwards, we'll look at some guided practice.